honkaistarrail, and we're back. Where I left off, we were going to be introduced to the Lance of Fury's Voice of Consolation by Finon. We nearly got killed here because of our somehow betraying the trust of Aglaya, which we really didn't do on purpose, but hey. Clearly they don't want people knowing that there is somewhere outside. That there are other worlds outside of Amphoris. So they just want to keep it hidden so they can hide from external forces. Understandable, if you go lock people up in their yard, it's gonna be kind of annoying. But anyway, before we do anything, we don't have it for like temples right now. What we do, like, I don't want to pull. I'm trying to save up for Robin, although we could just be building up pity in the meanwhile, but I don't know if I can get her to. Could I get her to in 2 pulls? No. Yo, if I got her to in 2 pulls, that would have been funny. That would actually be funny if we got her to 2 pulls, but I don't think it's going to be possible. Anyway, moving on. Back to the story, y'all. Let's get it. So, the 3 Titans of Calamity. They were born of peace and led tranquility into chaos. They guide the destruction and survival of all things. The Stellar Shrine of the Titans contains 4 major quadrants. Click to see the next quadrant. So, click to peek into the secrets of the Titans. Alright, Nicodor. Calm down, buddy. Alright, so he's on your strife and competition. According to the mythology of the Crisis Heirs, they declared war on the gods and cast a worm to end the strife. However, battle also took its toll on the war god, as the divine corpus was corroded by the black tide, and they fell into endless madness. As their rage and emotion were never quelled, their Titan King Legion still roams the land, waging war against imaginary enemies. He is a noble warrior that wears pure white sacred armor. Legend has it that the Lance of Fury that they wield can raise even the most powerful and prosperous city to the ground. Their bloodthirsty temperament has also made them a god of blood and sacrifice. You can clearly see that. Warriors gather under them and yearn to follow Nicodor into war and achieve honorable death. They are disciples with a fortress known as Castrum Kremnos that brings turmoil and fear to the world, much like their god. There was once a time when this war god was also a symbol of protection, using extreme violence to extinguish strife and using war to maintain the balance of Amphoris. Zagreus. All of us who have played the game Hades have seen this name before. Zagreus. The core flame of trickery has been returned. Zagreus is a title of lies and fortune. According to the mythology of the Crisis Heirs, their entry into the Pantheon was a complete accident. They once stole Nestia's seat and disguised themselves as Menestia to be worshipped. Wow. They actually said, hey. They have Thanatos. Yo! Zagreus and Thanatos. I'm just getting pure Hades vibes from these names because I played Hades before. I love that game to this day. Georios. The core flame of Earth has been returned to the Titan of the Earth. What? Fagosa? Okay, Fagosa, I hear you, honey. Interesting for Aquila. Hey, Cuffly. Alright, honey. I missed. Interesting. Oh, I think I know what I need to do. Then yeah, Talenton, Arnox. This is, I think, what we used Arnox's power before, so as the echoes of the constellations fall silent, the next sound to meet your ears is waves. The unfamiliar call carries a longing to take your soul's essence into the pool. Enter Tidal Vault. Obtain Celestial Ambrosia via completing Trailblaze missions and others. Okay then. And we already have some Ambrosia. Alright. Ooh, soon time for us to start the Remembrance Trailblazer path. The vault returns to serene states. How curious! It appears that you just have to bring Celestial Ambrosia back here next time to get something nice. Now, guys, now I know that we won't be hearing everybody's voices that we normally hear in honkaistarrail, like how it's in Genshin or some other MiHoYo game, due to the VA strike here over in the West. And guys, I just want to say this. I just want to ask you this. What do you want? A robot to do a human's job that a human does a way better job of doing than a robot? Because a robot will not give an amazing performance. A robot will not make you cry for a character when they go through something. And you hear the raw emotions for it. A character will not make you happy when you hear just a roboticized voice, when you hear a human's voice that sounds a bit robotic. I want a pure, genuine person of voice characters for me. And if you don't like the fact that VAs also want to be paid well for their job and the time and the effort that they put into voicing our characters that we like, well, don't play games with voices in them, honey. And if you want AI to take over a job that people have trained their butts off for years for, then you don't deserve a job either. You deserve a robot to take your job that you probably have, and you go broke. You go broke. You go broke and feel like the time you wasted into putting your heart and soul into this, skill and this talent is for nothing. Feels like it's for nothing. Alright, that's the game.
So? Did you hear it?
I did.
The first time I heard the voices of the Titans, I was just the boy playing with swords, oblivious to the meaning of life. To this day, I still don't know why the prophecy chose me. But I'm grateful for it. Without this journey, I might have already become a wandering soul on the battlefield. Alright, that's enough of my story. I want to extend a heartfelt invitation to you. Join the Christos heirs, and aid us in hunting down Nikador and retrieving the core flame from the Titan of Strife. If you still harbor doubts, I'll do my best to provide you with answers.
How were the Christos heirs chosen?
Unfortunately, the workings of the prophecy still remain a mystery to us all. The only reliable speculation is that it favors those caught in dire circumstances and bestows miracles upon them.
Where are the other Chrysosers in the world?
Legend has it that the first Chrysos heir was born millennia ago. Since then, the Chosen Ones began to walk this earth. Then came the Chrysos War. A conflict backed by the gods, yet one that brought much bloodshed and claimed many heroes. By the time of my birth, the tales of the Chrysos heirs had become more like legends than historical accounts. If there are others called forth by the prophecy, I trust that fate will guide them to us.
How do you plan to
Armed
find
with
Nicodor?
courage and unwavering resolve, our quest will begin as soon as Trian locates Castrum Kremnos. Without a doubt, it will be a momentous battle to the death. Prepare yourselves.
I've got it all figured out.
The path ahead is bound to be perilous, and I won't impose my will upon you. Yet, if you choose to stay, I, Finam, from Aedes Elysiae, will spare no effort to bridge the gap between you and the Chrysos heirs.
Thawing the ice in Lady Aglaya's heart won't be easy, but I will do my best as well.
Ace, I leave the final decision to you. You don't have any comments? I trust Final, but I trust your judgment more. Yeah, we gotta stay.
That's wonderful to hear. You
I still
truly
think
are
we
the
should
hope
stay.
of Amphorius.
We've dealt with work.
I've
We've
always
dealt with
believed that
interesting
the journey of the
circumstances so
Chrysos
far.
heirs is not meant to be the saga of a select few, and that we must unite all potential allies, especially heroic figures like you. Once we triumph in the battle against Nicodor, that should dispel Aglaya's doubts.
Lord Finon, our guests seem quite weary. Should we have them return to the bath chamber for some rest?
Yes, please.
My apologies, I got a bit carried away. It's been a long first day for you here on Amphorius. Be sure to rest well in the bath chamber. I trust that Trian will have returned with news about Castrum Kremnos by the time the two of you are fully recharged.
Well, that's a lot of drama for one day. Let's go. It's Finon's guarantee. We can at least take a moment to rest without any worries. I kind of feel like we might have forgotten something. Oh, we need to take a photo for March. Good thing is to remember that. Let's catch us better the vortex of Genesis. Alright. Got that. Alright, the constellation of the 12 Titans are in there. Time to head out.
I'm so parched.
Misery and bliss, the same no matter where you go.
Alright, we're back in our bath chamber. Let's rest for one night. So much has happened today. What? Does something in my face? Today you talked more than you did in the entire 3 worlds before this. Well, since the talkative one isn't around, someone else has to take our place. But it's been a long day for me too, so let's get through the review quickly. My estimation took us about 20 system hours to figure out the current conditions in Amphorius, and to build connections with the locals. A pretty good start, but I feel there's more to everything that meets the eye. Even the Chrysos heirs themselves aren't as unified as we imagined. Our bubble attack on us seemed quite sudden. There must be a reason behind it. With all these doubts in our minds, we can only just do our best. There's no right answer to the trailblaze after all. All we can do is dive into the world and take things one step at a time. Plenty of questions are still up in the air. My brain is too tired to handle them all. Finon's right. Let's call it a day and save them for tomorrow. In the meantime,
Aggie, this campaign is going to turn out fine, right?
Do not harbor doubt, teacher. As the interpreter of the prophecy for the Chrysos heirs, any uncertainty in your words may undermine people's resolve.
Alright. But it's just you and us here. By the way, Aggie, I was actually wondering, when you were in the vortex earlier with them, were you actually going to...
she's like, "Are you really? Were you going to kill them?"
Certainly not.
I don't know.
Oh, that's good to know.
Why even bother to ask? If you were truly convinced of my intent to harm them, you would have intervened.
You sure don't miss a thing. We are just curious. What is really going through your head, Aggie?
Yeah, we need to know.
Initially, my plan was to use the threat of banishment to test their resolve and perseverance. But I noticed a sense of unease in Castris. She trusted in them and even reached out to Finan in secret, believing I was unaware. Therefore, I took advantage of the situation and changed the threat from banishment to execution to see if the two could remain firm under the most extreme pressure. Simultaneously, it might also strengthen their bonds with Finan and Castris.
So she actually wanted to test us. Oh my god. That is scary.
Do you have to go to such lengths for the battle against Nikador?
Well, if that's how she gets trusted allies and that's how she queers all doubts, I guess. But that's a bit extreme, Miss Aglaya.
That's going to make it a lot tougher for you to gain their trust.
Oh yeah, definitely. We are run like a thin line with our trust with you, Aglaya.
That's not important. You and I will eventually step off the stage and leave Anforius' fate in the hands of others. That's the future you foresee, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Prophecy of deliverance is nothing if not ambiguous. It urges us to defy the gods, yet refrains from providing a clear glimpse of what lies ahead. Right now, it is people's faith in the prophecy that unites them around the Chrysos heirs. Should a time come when their faith is shaken, all will crumble.
Like it nearly did.
Hence, we must be prepared. When our task is to craft the armor for the deliverer, what harm is there if you and I don humble attire?
Aggie, have you noticed? You keep saying you don't believe in humanity's altruism, but your actions are a counterexample.
Perhaps it's because my humanity is distancing itself from me. Another never-ending dawn. How bright is the day, and how long is the night. The golden thread hangs unusually silent today, as if the heavens, earth, and ocean are all holding their breath. Could they be mourning the impending downfall of a titan?
Would it? How can she know if a titan's gonna die or not? Hello?
Unwinding in a bath sounds appealing now. Would you care to join me?
Let's go, Aggie. When have we ever been able to say no in all these hundreds of years?
What's that sound? Who's talking? Calm down this time. Am I dreaming? Feels like there's been a voice talking in my head all night. I just bring this down home. Finally awake. About time. I woke up easily when it's too bright outside. The sky's been like this since we arrived at the holy city. Did you sleep well? There was a voice in my dream, bro. A voice. The voice of the Silver One again, or... It sounded like an animal, but somehow I couldn't understand it. That sounds a bit contradictory. Keep it on whatever you can remember. The strange dream might be connected to the rules of this world. While I was asleep, I did some thinking. I believe the most pressing concern is still how the people of Amphorius view what's beyond the sky. Unfortunately, contacting the Express might not be feasible for a while. Will we also incur the wrath of the gods? Yes. In the worst case, the entrance to Amphorius is a one-way door letting people in but not out. Oh, there's a new message. Did you both get good rest? Nice, you're all fired up. Doing the show great, and it's lovely to rest here. Does anyone just go with us? I've got some good news. Teacher Triana is located across from Kremnos. Hurry to the Crossroads Bath in Memorial Palace, and let's get ready to take on Nigador. You can rest for a bit longer. No rush, take it easy. In a condition to set off after only a night of rest. Let's set questions aside for now. The Crossroads are getting ready to mobilize. Alright.
Seems like
Alright.
Hey, great to see you here.
Trusting our fates to two strangers? Is this madness or folly?
Maybe both. You should really make more friends, Mighty.
Heroes, your attention, please. Trian has returned with news. For the first time in many years, we have dispersed the fog around Castrum Kremnos and verified its location. The awaited moment has finally arrived for the Kremnos heirs. Our path forward is now clear. Vanquish Nigador, the violent Lance of Fury, and bring the core flame of strife back to Akama to fuel the prophesized miracle. This is an arduous mission, and I must heed the voices of all to determine the best candidates for this campaign. Should you harbor any thoughts, this is the moment to bring them forth.
I, Finan, of Aedes Elysiae, wish to join the crusade against Nigador. Furthermore, I recommend the two warriors from foreign lands. They have fought alongside me against Nigador's double, and I have full faith in their bravery.
This is a dissidence for trailblazing.
I, Mighty from Castrum Kremnos, volunteer to join. Nigador has become corrupted over the years. His pride waning, but his might endures. Victory only lies in assembling a full-fledged army.
I'm willing to join as well, to help guide departing souls and ease everyone's burdens.
I concur with your opinion. Though his divinity has faded, Nigador remains a formidable adversary. Yet, I cannot jeopardize all of your lives in one single battle. As we speak, the Hand of Shadow remains missing. The Eye of Twilight is still coveting our land, and Circes and Orynyx present significant threats, despite their lack of overt hostility toward humanity. Even with two demigods protecting the Holy City, the risk is too great. Castris, you must remain here. Your place is not on the front lines, and the battlefield is best left to the warriors.
I understand.
As for the two foreign warriors, Select one to accompany you, Finan. Placing both esteemed guests on the front line would not be proper.
He excels in wielding a range of weapons, and his flaming lances quelled the enemy's advances multiple times. Mighty and I are both better at offense, so from a tactical standpoint, would you be willing to fight alongside us? If you have no objections. Aglaya, the three of us will take on the mission to hunt down the Titan.
Midamos, Castrum Kremnos was your home. Your people were once Nikador's followers. Yet, you've chosen to turn to Akima and dedicate yourself to the prophecy. Do you swear, upon Kefali's body, to make this mission of the Chrysos heirs your foremost duty?
So he's turning yeah. This is interesting. My day is not going to fight with Nikador. I guess he and Nikador have some fears against his god for some reason.
Nikador succumbed to madness. They stopped being a god to my people.
Well, fair enough.
I will use my wrath as a human to strip that god of their authority. As for the core flame, and that soon-to-be vacant divine throne, if that is the object you desire, you can have it. I have no interest in becoming a replacement god.
How generous! I'm not the type to accept charity, so I'll definitely be the one who deals the final blow through Nikador's heart.
Well, we'll see,
The
gentlemen.
party that will embark on the expedition to Castrum Kremnos is decided. Finan from Ides Elysiae, Mighty from Castrum Kremnos, and the distinguished guest from the Outlands.
Okay.
I, Aglaya from Akima, Chrysos heir and the demigod who bears Nestia's divine authority, hereby bless your journey ahead. Trian will open the gate that will lead you to Castrum Kremnos. May the golden thread guide you on your journey and bring you safely home.
Alright, so when we're ready to speak with Trian and get ready to go to Castrum Kremnos. I think we should be fine with this party.
Blow, wind, blow! All the way to Castrum Kremnos! Woohoo! Snowy, deep, let's fly together! All the way across!
We don't have wings on our backs, Trian. Can you open a gate for us?
Oh, a gate! Oh, boring.
She's the more excitement of the bunch.
Let's
Of the
open
three
a
of them.
gate. Century gate!
Were you expecting actual city gates?
No, honey.
It's true, Trian is very playful, but she's the best gatekeeper in Amphorius. Her century gate never fails.
Is there another way to travel?
Instead of worrying about gates, why don't you take the time to think about how the three of us are supposed to fend off an entire army?
That's not like you at all, Mighty. Don't tell me you're scared.
Alright, Century Gate is opening soon. Right now! Snowy, Dee, and Newbie Little Gray, are you all ready?
Let's go slay a god.
Slay! Slay!
Take this with you. Record the site to team adventure for March. Keep yourself safe and work within your capabilities.
We, Treeby, Trian, and Trinan from Yanisopolis, messengers of the Chrysos heirs and the demigods who bear Yanis's divine authority, give unto you our blessings. May fate show you benevolence and seal away and throw open all gates that lead to victory.
Alright, here we go.
It's quieter than I expected.
It's corrupted. but still familiar. This is Castrum Kremnos.
Times really have changed. Even Nikedor's own lands are on the verge of collapse. I haven't seen any sign of Titankin.
If even half of Castrum Kremnos' old might remains, it would mean that a Goliath sent us to our deaths. This is the outer city corridor. It used to be heavily guarded by soldiers. Even with the two of us working together, we wouldn't have made it past 30 steps.
Wow. What if you add me to the count?
Think whatever you want.
Yeah, Kremnos used to be the place every warrior longed for. Kind of a shame you didn't live in that era full of strong warriors, eh, Mighty? If all the heroes of the past hadn't fallen one after another, I wouldn't be the only worthy opponent you have left.
Fine on. Shut your mouth before Mighty kicks you up when you ain't ready for the fight later. Shut your mouth!
Are you scared? It's still not too late to run.
No, I'm just thinking about the warriors who also braved this very corridor in the past. They all ventured towards the city of the Lance of Fury, all just to set their names in gold.
Just to set their names in
The
gold?
fortress may be in ruins now, but what we're about to do is no different from what they were striving for back then.
Oh my god.
Let's go. We'll take back the core flame of strife, or die in Kremnos. Those are the only two paths to glory we can choose from. How does it feel to be home again after so long?
Origin
here.
and finale.
I lived in the inner city.
Oh, as befitting of the crown prince of Kremnos.
You were what now? Oh, you was a prince. No wonder the trailer to Amphorius gave you look like you were more than what meets the eye. Well, I see why. Alright, speed. Oh, I'ma avoid you for the meanwhile. I hope you don't mind. Later.
There. Once we pass through that gate, we'll be in the Acropolis.
We'll finally see some soldiers roaming about.
They're minions who succumbed to depravity. Smashing them to pieces would be the greatest mercy.
Dang. Alright.
It seems enemies aren't the only things stopping us. This bridge has fallen into disrepair. I suppose even Kremnoan craftsmanship can be unreliable sometimes.
Hey, be respectful.
Sorry to disappoint, but the outer city was built by convicts.
No wonder it's so fragile. Maybe these people were taking their grievances out on you.
Doesn't matter. There's no shame in resistance here, whether it's from an adversary or a convict on death row.
Except now, it's stopping the people trying to kill Nikedor. It's moments like this that make me miss Treeby's power.
You never learned the prayer?
Learning and mastering are two different concepts. Without a priest's resonance, an ordinary person would fall into a coma after chanting the first few words of the prayer.
Let me do it.
Oh, Treeby taught you how, but since you volunteered, please.
I know how to do it. Honest's prayer can be used to temporarily run the collapse of a bridge to its levitating state. The rewound floating bridge can only be crossed once before it collapses again. Additionally, the bridge is powered by crystals below it, and impacting the crystals will also cause the bridge to collapse. Each bridge may have a unique means to collapse. When the Trailblazers themselves standing atop the unstable bridge, they will not be able to activate the prayer to rewind the bridge.
Amazing! You do have the touch. And it's broken again. I guess even a Titan's power isn't enough to stabilize this bridge.
just like the soul of a criminal. Fragile.
I think I'm gonna change my party. Hey, Acheron.
All or nothing. Time will tell. Stream 4.
Oh, what's this? A beetle? Yanis the Endless told me through a dream that there's nothing. Get your hood. Alright. Alright, another one.
Seek, and you will find.
Alright, there we go. Alright. Looking around.
Stream 4.
Alright, got that out the way. Wait, huh? Oh, I nearly missed you. Hello. And
Look, the gate opened.
Genius. We never would have known.
Let's go. Look, in the sky. That's
The Blade of Fury.
wow.
it's magnificent.
You haven't seen it at its most magnificent. That's the giant sword Nikador used to destroy Aquila's heavenly kingdom long ago, followed by one city-state after another. It's not just a weapon. It's the faith of the Kremnoan people. Souls who died heroically on the battlefield will further temper the blade in Nikador's hand, becoming a part of the God King's power. Such is the Titan's conquest. Nikador, the Titankin, and the people who have faith and strife sweep away all their enemies. Even in death, they embrace eternal glory.
I think you're exaggerating a little. I can think of at least 3 losses suffered by Castrum Kremnos in the Chrysos War just off the top of my head.
There's no shame in losing to those who conspire and plot in secret. Those weak and despicable individuals are the ones who should be ashamed.
True. Better to die in battle than return even in glory. The Kremnoan people have always been straightforward. They spend their whole lives running to the battlefield. No wonder Zagreus loves teasing you. But that's all in the past. Guess what I'm thinking, Mighty?
Probably nothing good. Keep it simple.
This isn't just an expedition. It's also a battle to determine a victor. Since we're already here, why don't we have a match and fight to our heart's content? Just you and me. Let's recreate the original Kremnos festival.
What are you two doing?
Show me what the grandest fighting competition in Castrum Kremnos was like. Let's gild this expedition with another layer of glory, and compete to see who can kill the most crazed Titankin.
Before Nikador?
What's the prize?
The privilege of delivering the final blow to Nikador.
Interesting. I accept your challenge.
Am I the referee at this point?
I know, Mighty. He prefers to fight alone. There are two paths ahead. You and I will take the same one. We won't compete on who's fastest, but on the number of trophies. So we'll each be responsible for our own tally. Don't worry. I won't add his kills to my own count.
Yeah, because then that would be unfair against Mighty.
Doesn't matter to me, even if you do. You don't know the lay of the land. So I'll give you a 10-step head start.
He already thinks he's won. But I won't decline the offer either. Let's get going.
What is it about competition, man? Alright. Here we go.
Made it! Hopefully the enemies on this side are worthy of our combined might.
Oh my god. God damn it, sticky keys.
Finally, opponents, let's go! We're going...
Lend me your strength.
Branya. Melody Akalon.
How familiar. Watch your head.
Yes, let's go, Venturine.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off.
Don't
I
know
weep
Melody
for the
Akalon. Gotta go.
You'll pay for this. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Oh shoot. Branya might die.
We must.
Branya died. Oh no.
No water.
Hedge your bets. This mortal form. Watch over you. Guide you on your path. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off. Seek and you shall receive. Now farewell.
Another journey begins.
Destiny for a blink. I hit the mark.
Free will, or was it fate? No water. I weep for the departed.
I may have to change parties. Oh, I guess not, thank God.
That's two down. We fought them together, so naturally I... Don't worry, Mighty is strong. Did you see the look in his eyes? He's racked by homesickness and doesn't want to show it to anyone else.
Oh.
Nothing is more important to Mighty than his people and glory. The city may be in ruins, but Kremnos is still the only place where he can be free.
So he's letting him have his fun in his city before it goes. Has to go back to
Now
Akama
that
again.
we've sent him
God
away, he
dang.
can go have a good cry wherever he wants.
I don't know if he gonna cry. So you are actually really close,
He's
somewhat.
both my friend and my foe. It's always been this way. Working with him always brings out my competitive side.
Interesting.
Why are you just standing there? Giving up already?
Now what do you know? We're talking... Let's go. The competition might not be the real goal, but I still really hate losing.
So do I, honey. Alright, I need a checkpoint nearby, please. I need to heal. Anywhere I can heal?
Whoa. That's impressive. following an iron chain onto the path leading to the giant sword on the other side? This is more like it! Huh? When did you get...
I told you before you don't know the lay of the land in this city. That's why you won't beat me. And just so you know, I'm at 6.
He's like, I'm beating you up.
Seems like luck is on your side.
Assuming you can get across. Do you see the lightning bolt striking the chain?
Doesn't look like ordinary lightning, which means mindlessly running across would spell certain death. There happens to be a prophecy tablet here, though. Let's go take a look. Maybe it'll help us.
The prophecy tablet is a creation of Ornox. Solving the puzzle will make the prophecy come true. Okay, so combine the fragments in the operation area to match a pattern on the left and the line with the base image in the operation area. Overlapping parts of the fragments will disappear, but if you overlay the fragments again, they will reappear. If the puzzle remains unsolved for a period of time, the system of the tablet itself can be sought. Click the hint button, then click the fragment again. Okay. Hold on. There we go.
In and of itself.
Great. How's it going?
Mere lightning won't stop warrior Cast Kremnos.
Alright then.
Whoa! You're nimbler than I thought.
Worry about yourself. There's an endless business.
You practically have 9 lives, and on top of that, you're lucky. I'm almost That was a close one. Thankfully, we both have a remarkable... So, this is a lounge. It feels out of place. Maybe this is... It's a gadget that records your voice. Why don't you hold on to it? Give you something...
Okay.
This is... a proverb slate. It doesn't look like the rest of the things that were left behind. It looks kind of new, in fact.
Oh, really?
Who would have left this here? I can't read the runes either. Must be written in an ancient language of Castrum Kremnos.
Let me have a look.
There you go.
I overestimated myself.
Don't worry. We have an expert next door. We can show it to Mighty when we group back up. Though that does remind me. I've been wondering how you can understand the language and writing we use in Amphorius when you're from beyond the sky.
We haven't figured it out yet either.
Did Amphorius have more dealings with worlds beyond the sky than we thought? But nothing like this was ever recorded in our historical materials. Maybe your arrival will overturn many things we thought.
Oh, it definitely will. You do not even know.
Wait! Don't leave yet. My intuition tells me this room is still hiding a secret.
Alright. I found 3 nymphs so far.
Just regular... There's a thick layer of dust. It was a city of warriors. They look the same as anyone else. They just have traditions that are slightly... different from ours. Well, we've turned over every nook and cranny. It's time to move on. Creature doing? It's trying to stop us. Killed it. its own comp. I truly have no honor to
The ball holder statue base can be destroyed by attacks, causing the ball to roll in the direction the statue faces, breaking obstacles along its path and pushing open slightly ajar doors. Arnox's prayer can be used to rewind the ball holder statue to when its base is undamaged.
The road ahead is blocked by the iron ball. Can you call upon Orynyx's miracle again?
Stream 4.
Good night to you.
What did I tell you? I get especially lucky when I'm with you. This instrument stabilizes the connection between priests and the 3 Titans of Fate. Give it a try.
Are there any side effects?
Relax. If something should happen to you, I'll be sure to pass on your last words to Dan Heng, my friend.
Bro, I'm not trying to die out here.
Don't worry. You'll be just fine.
Oh, I better.
Bad. Something feels different about you already. Why don't you give it another go?
Go.
That's it! Nice work.
Stream 4.
No, no touchies.
From the sound of things, we're about to lose if we don't step it up.
What is this? We'll have to come back to that another time. That's another puzzle, I presume, so we'll come back to that another time.
Careful. We're getting very close to the Blade of Fury.
Oh. Don't mind me killing another Titan. Kin?
Stream 4.
Alright, I think I'm gonna have to change my party. So before I go any further, Bronya, you are literally too weak and vulnerable right now. I think I'm gonna go for full-on super break.
What will they experience on the journey to the other side?
Always remember, don't let life leave you any regrets.
Alright, let's go with my party.
This is the center, all right. That's a sizable formation.
Well, let's
My
jump to the
thoughts
lead.
Exactly. If the records are correct, directly beneath the Blade of Fury lies the world-renowned Kremnos Arena. The path before us leads either to glory or to death. Of course, glory is ours.
Alright, let's go.
Approaching now on the duel of gladiators, stage strike terror in all
Alright, fine, we need to chill there, brother.
Some value, I suppose. Every petal all will be swept away by the wind.
Nice thinking, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Get that out of the way.
Cloud scattered.
In the mood for another...
What a savage hit! The baseballers show no mercy to their enemies! Can you hear that? The crowd's roaring in approval!
Alright, fine, on you're enjoying this way too much, my brother.
grace and elegance. This is more sense. Have we met? Dreams of a past. Let us dance once more.
Yeah. Oh Lord.
Good friend.
Indulge yourselves!
I mean, just kicking ass.
Eternal. Let's seize this fine moment. There's more to life.
Step up, let's see.
Let's go. And in deceased.
Their exceptional strength.
The glory they've been striving for has not come.
How disappointing. No sign of the Titan at all. Is Nikador hiding somewhere?
They're most likely in the soul forging zone. The path is right behind you.
Thanks!
I'll take the other path. It's crawling with parasites.
You've definitely had the upper hand in this competition. Shall we go? Well, it's not every day you see a view like this. Go ahead, capture it with the photo stone.
I'll take a photo of it then.
So, that friend of yours.
Oh, did we mention to you before?
You guys mentioned her name in the Vortex of Genesis earlier. I must say, her name is pretty unconventional, wouldn't you agree? You must really value your friendship with her to go through all this effort to document the journey for her.
She's not feeling well.
That's unfortunate. Honestly, seeing how you both look out for your friend has furthered my trust in you. A person's true character often comes to light in their friendships. Most of what my teacher taught me has slipped away, but this sentence is still vivid in my memory. Especially in these tumultuous times. Friends who you can trust completely are a rare and precious find.
Facts.
Let's keep going. We can't let Mighty Mouse get too full of himself. The prophecy tablet might be able to unlock that closed gate.
Facts. If you have some real friends out here in these times, especially in these times, you'll make it through, man. You'll be able to still make it through and still come out on top and make all your haters and people who wanted you down look like an absolute idiot. Oh, I get it now. Wait a minute. Hold up. No way. Wait a minute. freaking way.
All done. Let's move on.
Alright, here we go.